Welcome back, everyone, to the Complete Pineleaf, and we are here at Knack's camp, and I'm ready to show Knack some helmets that I've recovered from the orcs.
We will reclaim Khazad-dûm for dying Ironfoot.
These white hand helms seem to be made of steel, but while the white hand orcs seem to have the base skills in steel making, the helmets are not of very high quality. However, even low quality steel is far superior to the iron equipment that the Moria orcs have been making. I have never heard of orcs working with steel before, so what could that mean? It raises a lot of questions about the white hand. The white hand skill in smelting and smithing is impressive for orcs. I'll send word news back to Ingfast as soon as I can. Alright then. Now, have you thought about the locket that we found on your friend's body?
Khazad-dûm belongs to Durin's folk.
While I'm figuring out this locket, I could use your help with something. I was scouting the area of the elevated walkway, being careful to stay out of sight, and saw an odd shadow moving about down there. It moved like a large spider, but I can't be certain what it was. Its shape wasn't like other spiders around here. Oh, could you find out what it was? I got shivers when I saw it crawling about, and I've had nightmares ever since. If you find more than one, can you make sure they don't get close enough to find me here? I need to concentrate on this locket for you. All right, fine. He's having trouble opening the locket apparently, and I think the spiders are down this way. I don't know if it's spiders or not yet, but this place certainly looks icky. Actually. Yeah, that's a spider. I will say that's most definitely a spider. Yep, my spidey senses say that it is most definitely a spider. Hmm. The fungal spiders are spreading spores from their mutations. The fungus growing on them seems to be twisted these spiders into something quite different. It would be good to collect few samples and bring them back to Knack for further study. Oh, fun. So I need some samples from these spiders in addition to killing the spiders themselves. Isn't that what everyone enjoys doing? Kill spiders. Collect samples. Kill spiders. Collect samples. Let's kill two spiders with one javelin, I guess? Well, I don't think that's going to hit upon one of the top 10 idioms in the Shire anytime soon. Definitely not. Yep, there are a lot of spiders down there. I took care of them.
The orcs of Moria have much to account for.
The oddly shaped creature I spotted was an infected spider? You say even the ground is infected in that area? What are we dealing with? This is troubling indeed. Well, I did bring some
At
samples.
long last, we will drive the maggot folk from our holes.
But before that, you want to tell me something else. After you pushed back the spiders near the end of the path down the infected area, I scouted the area down there. Did you notice the surface is being corrupted and transformed into a lichen like crust on the dirt floor? I've never seen anything like it. These mushrooms seem to be involved somehow. Head back down there and destroy a few of them, and we'll see if the removal can allow this area to recover to its former state. Okay, and I have brought some samples that you can study if you wish.
Azog's folk have not yet fully repaid for their crimes against us.
At least while you're not studying the locket, of course. Yes, I made progress on the locket's puzzle, but I need to put it down so I could use a distraction. All right. Ooh, these samples you brought to me are unlike anything I've seen before. It's an aggressively growing fungus. I swear, this stuff could probably grow in or on anything. After seeing what this can do, I'm worried about the health by handling it, and will dispose of what you brought to me. Be careful going back there and spending too much time around this stuff, even though you asked me to destroy some. Yes. Wonderful. Just simply wonderful. Ooh, completed quests in the Redhorn Lodes. Innocence! Okay, well, that's one that I have equipped, so it's nice to have that one popped up a little bit. And another zone where I've completed the minimum number of quests that need to be done. Ah, here we have some mushrooms that we could get rid of. There's one. Destroyed fungal mushrooms. Now, what's a non-fungal mushroom? Just asking. I suppose a mushroom cloud from a atomic bomb might be a... Oh, hold on. What's that? Is that an orc? Uh, sort of. Ugliest orc I've ever seen. And that's saying a lot. A new orc. The orc that wandered into the infected area seems to be radically changed. These were Moria and White Hand orcs, but now there's some new form of fungal orc. What form of fungus could change their body and behavior so drastically and so quickly? But it sounds like we're going to have to kill a few of these new orcs. And we can deal with them. One orc at a time, I guess. But that means staying in here a little bit longer, breathing in their air, because you don't want to become a Globs Naga Hobbit. That doesn't sound like a very comfortable thing to become, right? Could you imagine a quest for orcs? Kill Globs Naga Hobbits? Ugh. I destroyed some of that fungus for you.
Azog's folk have not yet fully repaid for their crimes against us.
I think I'm almost done figuring out this puzzle. Those mushrooms have never grown here, and they came so quickly. It shows signs of tending towards a gentle hand, and it looks as if something helped to bring them here. Our only hope is that by removing these mushrooms, we are stopping the spread. All right?
Khazad-dûm belongs to Durin's folk.
The growth that you see running rampant in the Redhorn Lodes has been present in the foundations of stone for some time, but has never been seen here before. But something has changed, and it seems as if something has brought it here and is helping it to grow. I need you to help me find the reason why it's spreading here. If we can remove that which has been helping it to grow, perhaps it will recede and stay where it came from. All right, I guess I can do that. Oh, by the way, I also found some orcs.
We will reclaim Khazad-dûm for Dine Ironfoot.
So there were once Moria and White Hand orcs. The infection created a new form of orc, which now new behaviors and are unfriendly to the previous tribes. How curious. And how frightening. They have the same mutations as the spiders? There must be a guiding hand to this infection. Go and find it. Very well, I shall do so.
Stay a moment. We will need your aid against the orcs of Moria.
The spiders and orcs corrupted by the infecting fungus seem to have changed behaviors once turned. One would expect them to act chaotic and to attack anything around them, even turn on each other in their confusion. However, once infested, they seem to simply change allegiances, as if they immediately begin following new orders. Is someone controlling them once they turn? Please explore the infected area and see if you can find a leader amongst the newly infected spiders and orcs. All right, find out what is cultivating the mushrooms and to find the leader of the orcs and the leader of the spiders. Yippee! Ah, here's a nasty spider. Achas. Now, of course, I wouldn't really know the name of the spider, but it appears to be leading the other spiders, so I'll just say this is the leader of the spiders and deal with it. Even if I am not really positive that it's likely I would know its name. I must say, it's the ugliest spider I've ever seen. Hmm. Well, it takes care of that. Now, let's see if we can find the lead orc and whatever is cultivating the mushrooms. Oh, what is this? Looks like something from the foundations of stone found its way into there. Well, he seems to be controlling this fungus, so let's deal with him to curb it. Well, I still say, though, that that queen spider was even uglier. New deed. Nameless Slayer. Oh, wonderful. Simply, simply, simply wonderful. I've got to kill 299 more of those stupid things. And here's the nuke with the leader of the orc, Cossack. Cossack. All right. Well, all right. We'll take care of this Cossack. And, all right. He's even uglier than the rest of the Globsnaga orcs. That's what I got to say about that. I mean, look at that. I mean, the Globsnaga orcs were really, really ugly. This guy is even worse. Back to Knack and out of this place. I managed to find those in control. I took care of those lieutenants.
Durin's folk will defy Durin's bane.
It didn't take long for the organizers of this corruption to convert enough creatures for a small army. The fungus seems symbiotic in nature. It somehow allowed the leaders you killed to control them. This infecting fungus is extremely dangerous. I hope that's the last time we see of those horrors come out of the foundations of stone. Yes. Oh, I get a rune of knowledge? Well, let's take the rune of knowledge. Oh, completed. Kindred with the Iron Garrison Miners. Well, then this is a little out of sync then. Yes, it says that I am kindred with everyone I met except for the Cook's Guild, where I keep on forgetting to turn in stuff for the Cook's Guild, and the Ale Association, who seem to thoroughly hate me. I wonder why. But that takes care of that. So I suppose I should just remove the... Oh, I'll just handle that off camera. So I won't have to worry about that anymore. Good. Anyway, they'll just scroll off the next time I get any rep with them anyway. So what else do we have? Oh, yes, someone is cultivating it.
Azog's folk have not yet fully repaid for their crimes against us.
You found it? The one who helped to corrupt such a large area of the Red Horde? I knew there was a sinister hand behind it. The one who did it was a faceless creature, you say? You're far more brave than I am, as even your description of it would have given me nightmares for weeks, months perhaps. You have my thanks for saving the Redhorn loads, a jewel of Moria. All right, and a ring of agility, and that is a pretty nice, decent ring. All right, I guess I'll take that. And boom. That'll do. Now, as for this, what do you have for me to next?
We will not retreat before anyone.
While you were busy with the corruption to the east, I have spent time figuring out the locket, and I think I have it. It's a curious puzzle, and I have never seen or heard anything like it. I'm really curious as to what's inside. The locket has sides that pop out when rubbed and pressed in a certain way. I am holding it open, but if I let go, I may have to start all over again. And it took me a while to finesse the levers to open them. With a little bit of help, I may be able to finally pop it open. Could you do me a favor and grab my tools from the crates over there? All right, well, all right, here we go. We'll see what we have. There you go. One of these tools will work.
The orcs of Moria have much to account for.
Ah! That did the trick, and I finally got it open. What an interesting locket Coughley held on to. There are two inscriptions inside, one in Kuzul, and the other I cannot make out. It's much older than anything I have seen, and in some form of ancient runic. The newer inscription is written to Coughley from his love, Fina Frostbeard. Fina is one of the premier carvers back at home. She was Coughley's sweetheart, and their betrothal was made formal only shortly before he joined this expedition. Oh, she's not going to be happy when this comes to light.
Stay a moment. We will need your aid against the orcs of Moria.
This will not be easy news to deliver to Coffey's next of kin. His cousin Cooley is the only member of Coffey's family that I can think of who came with us to the mines. You will likely find him in the southwest, searching for long lost riches in the ore deposits. He may also be able to make out what the ancient text says inside the locket. Here, take my goat. He can take you safely to Cooley's camp on the southern Redhorn Lodes. Okie dokie. Cooley, I've got some bad news for you.
Durin's folk will defy Durin's bane.
Cuffley's dead? Alas, that is a tragedy beyond bearing. He was a friend to many, reliable and kind. It will not be easy to spread this sad news. We will send our condolences to Fina. Can I see that locket, which you said many may have led to his death? Aye, you and Nack are right. There are ancient runes inscribed in here. It describes a dwarf mining company of old who found the original deposits of mithril. This says the mining company had a structure somewhere around here, but could it still exist? Well, that I don't know. Is there anything I could do for you other than bearing some bad news?
Stay a moment. We will need your aid against the orcs of Moria.
Alti and I came here despite our fellow's request for us to stay, and I feel bad we left them behind. But we didn't agree the area those orcs were mining was the richest source in the Redhorn. We thought the untapped veins of this cavern were much more likely to produce mithril ore. I hope we find what we seek, or we may never hear the end of it. I need you to help me scout the hive for good prospecting locations. Knowing those locations will help if we someday clear the path of those through this hive. All right, so I need to find clusters of deposits in the Grodbog hive. And what do you need?
Stand and speak with me. The fate of Khazad-dûm hangs in the balance.
I noticed a number of Grodbog beetles who seem to come and go from specific parts of the hive. Have you noticed that their shells seem to shimmer and shine like finely polished ingots of Moria copper? I wonder if they are attracted to the ore deposits of this tunnel, and if they have been digesting some of it. That might be what their shells are so hard. Why don't you find some of those beetles and dispatch them? If we can reclaim some of these metals that they've ingested, all the better. In the worst case, you're simply making the hive a slightly safer place. So I need to find some clusters and kill some beetles. I suppose I could do that, and maybe kill an orc or two along the way. What will you find in the hive? We'll find that out in the next episode of The Complete Pine Leaf.